Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lewanto Academy. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about driving growth, new website tools to support retailers and improve the overall customer experience. So I'm going to start here on our website, and I'm going to break it down into 5 sections and kind of talk about everything new over the last couple weeks on the website because there are a lot of updated changes. So this first section here we're going to talk about is our lead generation and retailer growth. So our new retailer leads tool, I'm going to show you specifically on our products pages here. So for example, I'll just go to sleepers. I'm going to go to elfin king size here. And what you'll see here now, there's a couple other changes we'll talk about later, but the main thing I want to focus on now is find a retailer near you to buy your elfin king size sleeper. So here, if I'm an end consumer and I'm interested in this elfin king size, I'm going to put in my zip code here, click search. It's going to show me all of my nearest retailers. If this model is on a retailer's floor, it'll show up and say this collection is on display. If not, it'll just show up as the regular retailer locator here. So if I'm interested in this product, I can go down here and say I'm interested. I will type in my name, email, phone, and it does this little pre-selected, I'm interested in the elfin king size sleeper. Could you let me know about availability, pricing, and showroom hours? Then I'm going to send that. And what that does is that's going to send that to the retailer. So if you as a retailer get a lead sent to you, it's could be most likely through this new retailer leads tool, which is great. So what I want to talk about here specifically is to make sure that you are updating your floor models so that we can put them on our website and drive traffic to you guys as retailers. Going off of this topic is our retailer locator, which kind of relates to that. So here, if I again type in my zip code, here I'm just using High Point, for example, and I go here. If in our system we have the floor models for a customer, they'll be listed here like you see. So for example, this retailer has KC Fantasy Functional Kai Monica on display. So it's important to let us know what floor models you have or let your rep know what floor models you have so that we can update it onto our retailer locator and customers can find you and we can drive all of our online traffic to you guys as a retailer. So we'll be kind of updating that quarterly, but as you have any changes with your floor models, please let us know. These updates directly support you guys as our retail partners and our overall sales growth together. Our next tool is going to be our conversion and shopping tools. So the first tool, all of these tools are great to help customers shop smarter and convert faster. So the first tool I want to talk about here, I'll go back to sleepers, is going to be our compare tool. So I already have some selected here, but I'll add one more just for the sake of showing you. I'm going to click this little icon here, compare, and then I'm going to get brought to this page. And what this page is going to show me is it's going to show me the comparison for the 3 frames that I selected. You can select up to 4 at once. It's a great tool for customers, for salespeople, retailers, reps, all of you guys to go in and be able to compare different frames across different functions, sizes, etc., and be able to really see all this information here. So this is a great tool. I really highly recommend going and spending some time there. But again, it's a great little thing to help customers evaluate products side by side, and gives customers that higher confidence when they're purchasing a Lewanto product. So the next tool related to this is our wish list tool. Sorry, our wish list tool. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add a couple frames to my wish list that I like. I like this Nautica belt in here. Okay. Go to my top page here and click that little heart. And now I see everything I've added to my wish list. So what I can do here is I can email it to myself, text it to myself, share it with other people. Let me go back here. So I can share it with other people, or I can copy it, or I can do this save as a PDF tool, which is great. So the save as a PDF tool will make it printable. I can download it, email it, whatever I want to do, bring it into the store, as an end consumer and say, this is what I want. Or as a retailer, kind of making a wish list for a customer, it's a good option as well. So you can save your favorites. It encourages return visits to our website, and it's helpful for decision cycles, which ultimately will help our retailers as well. The next tool in this shopping and conversion tools is going to be our similar items. So for example, here I'm going to go into a different frame. I'll select Mary, for example. At the bottom of the Mary product page now, you will see suggested items or similar items or add-ons. So you'll see the add-ons here for the sheet set and the protector, and then you'll see similar items in the Dolphin full size. These usually relate to the function or the style, so they're a little bit different, but it's great if a customer likes a function but doesn't necessarily like the style, it'll bring up those suggestions. So these tools are all great to improve engagement and help you guys ultimately close sales. The next section I want to dive into is our enhanced browsing and navigation. So overall, just making the site easier to use. So our updated collections page is the first thing I want to talk about here. So now on our collections page, we have a search bar. So I can go in and search for a particular frame, or I can actually filter by sleeper, modular, sectional, seating, recliner, accessories, etc. So if I go into one of these frames here, let's just go to Belton, for example. This is much cleaner navigation than our old collections page. I know many of you use our collections page, so we wanted to make sure it was updated to be as user-friendly and optimized as possible. So here you'll have a couple little facts at the top. You can check lead times, which will take you to our stock page. Or if you scroll down, it'll show you all of the stock items available for this particular frame, the overall comfort level, frame construction, which we've had there before, and then you'll see all of the available modules for that frame. So if there's individual MTO SKUs, let's say there's components, that'll show up here for Belton. Because it's power, it's only available in those 4 options as MTO. And then you'll see the video down here, which is great. You can download the tear sheet, any add-ons, or you can go here and order swatches or explore all of our fabrics and leathers. So it's a really good sales tool, to use when you're working with a customer, or as an end consumer. It's great to just come on here, explore the website, see a frame that you may like, and then be able to go to you as a retailer, with this information already in hand. So we really want to make it flow well, because it supports how customers get to our products and then ultimately how our customers get to our retailers, which is important to us. Next, we're going to talk about the product page sidebar filters. So now on our sidebar here, if I go to all products, for example, here in our sidebar, you can see you can filter now by bed size, by function, cushion setup, comfort, mattress thickness, whether it has storage, sleep direction, whether it has a headrest, power option. All of these things are now filtered on the sidebar. So if you really want to narrow it down, I want to do king size. And then I really want a king size with, let's see, adjustable headrest. Well, there's one option for that. So you can really filter down, and then you just click this, clear filters. It'll clear it down completely for you. So that's in this enhanced browsing and navigation section. Now I want to dive into our sales support and presentation tools. So these tools are tools that sales teams, reps, customers can ultimately and actively use. So the Save My Design feature, if I go into a new frame here, let's go to Nautica. It's a good frame. And I want to select, let's see, I like this Zaro 72 fabric. I'm going to click here and click Save My Design. So I can now print my PDF, email it to myself, share it with someone else. Let's say I'm a retailer or a rep and I'm with the customer. I want to share it with them. I can share it with someone else. I can copy design details. And then again, we put this little message down here, use our retailer to send your saved design directly to a store near you. So if I print it, it'll download it, print it for me, and it'll have all the information. It'll have the upholstery, all that available. So I could go into a store, or if I'm a retailer, I give it to a customer. Customer can go home, spend some time, come back, and they have all the information ready to go, ready to order. So this feature is great for in-store selling. It's great for follow-up emails, just to check in with a customer or a retailer. And it supports, those custom decisions or in-stock decisions as well. So this is a practical and tactical perfect bridge before the final selection. So it's great. Really helps you give something to the customer when they go home and they really want to think about that purchase before they make that purchase. Finally, I want to talk about the inspiration and MTO growth. So really our inspiration and vision for this is our inspiration gallery, which has just been added up here to the top bar. So this inspiration gallery, you can filter by collection, material, type, function, and then you can just sort by newest, etc. Or you can search here. So what this shows is it compiles all of our MTOs that we've done, recently or however it may be. We'll update them kind of constantly. It'll show you all different MTO options. So let's say I'm working with a customer who likes fantasy. I'm going to go to fantasy, and let's say they like it. They want to see if there's any fantasy in leather. They want to make a leather purchase, but they're a little hesitant until they see it in leather. Well, there's a couple options here. I can go into this here, Fantasy Queen in Labrador 22, and I have all of these images I can show the customer. It's great for leather especially because you can show the customer where the seams would be, but it's also great just for showing products in various fabrics. So I can go here and clear this selection again, and there's all of these different frames in various fabrics and colors, which is great to kind of get inspiration before a customer makes a purchase, but it's also great for MTO selling and shows our products in different configurations and leathers and fabrics, etc. So, if I want to show sauna, let's see if sauna's in here. Yeah, here's a sauna. So if someone's really interested in, level function, but they want a sectional and they want to do MTO, this here is a king size plus an openable chase. So it's really good to be able to just use it as a sales tool and show, the customer different options. So, this inspiration and vision kind of sets you up for everything we've done on the website to this point. I really hope all of you enjoyed this webinar and use these tools moving forward, whether you're a salesperson, rep, customer, whoever you may be. But we really wanted to make our website more user-friendly. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next week.